Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow. IFS is another really fast growing therapy model. I'm training that. I use it quite a bit. And it goes on the premise that we all have parts of us, right? Part of me is excited to be here today, and part of me feels like I should be doing something else, or part of me is worried about what people are going to think, and so on, right? And then all the parts have various roles. Typically, one, it holds a wound. You know, that's the one that holds the burden of, you know, I am bad, or I lost something, or something, holds the pain.
That's like fragmentation.
It would be
parts work. Okay.
It's parts work. And then the other parts are protective parts. So that whenever that part that holds the wound comes up, the pain of that comes up at the exact same time, in the exact same way, in the exact same intensity. And then the protective parts need to either shut it down or distract or numb it out. And they'll do it either proactively by, you know, managing somebody's life and making sure that we're good boys and good girls and so on. Or it'll be all the reactive stuff, which is what you're seeing on the street, you know, the violence, any isms. And then when you take all of those, we also have the self, or the soul, or spirit, what you come in with at birth and what you leave with at death. It doesn't need to be taught anything, and there's no way it gets hurt, except that when the protective parts keep jumping in, you don't know it's there. Like today, where the clouds are covering the sky. If they did that all year, you would think there's no sky. There's sky, it's just covered by clouds.
I think it's hard at first to, when you're aware of fragmentation, and I think all the different, you know, places that, or the ways that you can split up into your protective parts, to realize that they all serve you and that they all have your best interest in mind.
Absolutely.
Even though some are completely destructive, it's still here to protect you. That's a hard one to grasp, I think. But
that's a core premise in internal family systems, is that all parts have good intentions.
They all love you,
irregardless of their impact. Like even suicidal part, which is, you know,
escaping pain, wanting to feel peace.
It just wants you to be protected, and it doesn't want to do that. But if you can't handle or so on, then it's willing to kind of do that.
I think that's what I'm seeing on the streets a lot, is just some version of a person who was just acting so loudly and so vibrantly, and that's all we see. But there's so many other parts, and this is just the part of them that's trying to keep them safe in this moment.
So in IFS, we'll call it the firefighter, the reactive one. It's like, if there's a fire, I'm going to put it out. It doesn't matter if I destroy everything in that house, but the fire is going out. Unfortunately, that's kind of what happens a lot of times. If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.